Welcome to Burnin Daylight Sports with Matt McKinley, Eric Winkler, and Jake Rehnquist. Join us every Tuesday for betting lines, hot takes, and a whole lot of fun.
All right, we're back. Livestream's still not working. I don't know what the hell. More computer shit to deal with later, but it's all right. We can we'll get by. Tough weekend of baseball if you were A's, Rockies, or Tigers fan. Did you guys didn't get swept, did you?
No, we won Friday. I won Friday. We walked it off in 10.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw that. That's good.
Actually, maybe it was not. Maybe it was 9. I can't remember. Either way, Dork walked it off.
It was a walk-off anyways. I can't remember because you posted that. You were there at that game, posted the pictures and everything. Yep. So let's see. Rockies did not get swept either. They won yesterday. I didn't see how they ended up today, actually, but yeah, they lost today. So, but they're almost at 20 wins. They are only 2 shy. The White Sox take the Chicago series from the Cubbies, and now they're 2 games over 500, I think.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, they're at 24 and 22, chasing the Guardians for the division lead. That's crazy talk, like absolute crazy talk. I think you froze. Oh, now you're there. You're back.
Oh, all right. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. All good. But yeah, Murakami hit something besides a home run today. I saw he hit a double. I don't know what his full, but
well, yesterday he had 2 home runs.
All right, there you go. Schwarber is. I shared that deal the other day, and he had hit more home runs than more than half the league since May 7th on his own. He had, and I think he's hit a couple more since then. But
yeah, I saw that. And I can't remember what his number was, but the Tigers' number as a team was 3.
Yeah,
that's pitiful.
Yeah,
that hurts. That's why we're losing all these fucking games.
Yeah, for sure. I know the A's were thankfully not on that list, but they've also not helped themselves. May's not been a great month for them. It's not been terrible, but it's not been good. And luckily, the rest of the division sucks. So we're still a half game up on the Rangers, but we'll get into the division standings here later. But so I covered Friday. Blue Jays beat the Rangers or the Tigers 2-1 on Saturday. Royal, I guess might as well.
Friday. That was Mize came back that game. I think he went 6 innings, no earned.
Nice. That's a good. Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah, I'm real happy about that.
Yeah. So Friday, Phillies over the Pirates 11-9. Nationals almost. I think they're over 500 now. But this is Friday's game, so they beat the Orioles 3-2. Tigers walk off the Blue Jays. It looks like it was in the 9th. 3-2.
Yeah, that was 9. It was 10 yesterday. That's what I was getting confused with.
Okay. Reds 7-6 over the Guardians. They're trying to get hot again. Not going well for them, but it's not as bad as it was last week. Rays stay hot 7-2 over the Marlins. Brewers take over Twins 3-2. Braves 3-2 over the Red Sox. Schlittler again with a dominant performance. Did he give up any? That guy's been just filthy this year, though. Schlittler 6 2/3. Yeah, so he gave up a home run, 9 punch outs, 2 walks. dominant performance from Schlittler. Yankees over the Mets 5-2, and Cubs whoop up on the White Sox first game 10-5. Astros over the Rangers 2-0, and then Cardinals over the Royals 5-4. Royals, man, they're just not. They're not. I wouldn't say they're bad, but they're not very good. It seems like.
No, thanks, Cards, for keeping us
Cardinals
out of the full bottom at least.
Yeah, Cardinals are pretty good. I saw them in a series this week. They took two out of 3 from us. It was a really good, close, competitive series. Bullpen gave it up a couple times, but Dodgers over the Angels, no surprise there. Padres over the Mariners 2-0. That was a good game. Emerson Hancock had a good game, and then Vasquez as well. And then the A's, they beat up on the Giants 5-2. Savale dealing once again. I think he went. That was his longest outing of the year, if I remember right. I think he went. I don't know if he finished the 6th, but I know he was into the 6th. I guess he didn't come out for the 6th. So 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, and 2 punch outs. Both runs coming off a home run. So 2 solo shots, no biggie. And then Saturday. All right. So Blue Jays 2-1 over the Tigers, and that one was in the 10th. Holton with taking the loss late. And that was when you said Mize pitched on Saturday.
Yeah, he pitched real well.
Nice. Cardinals keeping the heat on. They take the series from the Royals. They win 4-2. Rockies steal one from the D-backs 4-2. Sagano gets the win there. And the Nationals pile it on the Orioles 13-3. Take the series there. Phillies beat the Pirates 6-0. Are the Nationals going to be relevant for the rest of the season? It kind of seems like they might be relevant.
Yeah, I mean, they might just be playing spoiler here. I don't know if they're going to be good enough to like make a wild card, but I mean, they're hitting the ball.
Yeah, like I said, that's why I say relevant and not good. I don't know if they're going to be good, but I do think they're going to be
relevant. Yeah, I think so.
I think they're going to be in
that offense. That offense is potent, and I don't think it's a fluke, like just an early season fluke. I think they're actually pretty good.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too. So. Yeah, are they going to make the playoffs? I don't think so, but I think they'll have a good chance to make it harder for other teams to make the playoffs. Phillies blank the Pirates 6-0. Mets get one, or the Marlins get one back on the Rays 10-5. Reds drop to the Guardians 7-4. Astros take the series from the Rangers 4-1. DeGrom getting another loss. He gave up 4. DeGrom's still a beast. And then White Sox. He said Murakami hit 2 on Saturday. They beat the Cubs 8-3. I was watching a little bit of that game today, but let's see. So Murakami, he went 3 for 3, 3 RBIs, and he had a strikeout, so a 2 for 3, I guess. 2 for 3, 3 runs, 3 RBIs, a walk, and a strikeout. So, I mean, that's a good damn good day at the plate. Regardless of home runs or not, that's a good day at the plate. But Vargas hit 1, Murakami hit 2. Montgomery, who's been on a tear, also hit 1, and then Benintendi. So it was a home run parade there on the south side.
Yeah, I mean, That team's hitting right now.
It is crazy to see. Here we're almost through May, and the White Sox after today are 2 games over 500. After the terrible couple seasons that they've had, where they set the all-time losing record and damn near did it again last year. It's solid stuff from the White Sox. It's kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, and they're fun too. Like it's not they're not a snooze fest. They're a fun team to watch. Brewers over the Twins 2-1. Padres take the series from the Mariners. They win 7-4. Walker Buehler gets a win. He's at a 5.01 ERA, but he's still he's like I feel like him and Flaherty are long lost relatives somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Buehler used to be lights out, but so after a couple injuries, not really the same guy anymore. And yeah, I guess they are a little bit similar. They they're both almost guaranteed to have a bad inning in there somewhere.
Yeah, for sure. Red Sox get one back on the Braves yesterday. Peyton Tolley continues to be pretty damn good. Bryce Elder, it is Bryce Elder, right?
No, that's different Elder.
Different Elder.
Bryce Elder's better.
That's right. Okay. Anyway, Elder for the Braves. He takes the loss, but it is Bryce Elder.
No, it is. Oh, weird. Okay. Never mind. I take it back.
All right.
Who am I thinking? I don't know who
I'm not sure either. I wish they had the pitcher's box scores at the bottom of the score page on MLB, but they don't. But Elder went 8 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, 3 punch outs, gave up a home run, no walks. I mean, it's a damn good performance. But Tolley went 8 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 3 punch outs. Just outdueled him. That's a welcome sight for both of those bullpens, though. You got starters going 8.
Yeah.
God damn. Chapman gets his 10th save of the year. Dude, still ageless wonder. Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you start at 105, losing 5-6 miles an hour off your fastball is still pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's usually a death knell for a major league pitcher to lose that much off your 4-seamer. But when you start way up there at 105, and you can still running up there at 100. That'll play. that will play.
Yeah, I saw Alek Manoah's fastball is down to like 82 now, and that's certainly like the best rattle of his career.
Damn, that sucks. Carlos Cortez got to pitch today in the blowout, and he was running up there mid 70s. I think he touched 80 a couple times. Got out of the inning without any runs, so I was like, all right, good on him.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. It's I'm a big fan of Carlos Cortez. I've got a sinking feeling he's going to get traded away because that outfield is just so damn loaded, and they're all young homegrown talent. Where Cortez, I don't remember exactly what his contract situation is. I know he's not making much, but I think he's doesn't have a lot of team control left either. So. If any. So I have a sinking suspicion that he's going to get traded because he's a pretty attractive trade piece right now because he plays good defense. He's crushing the ball right now, and he's just got he played really well last year in the short amount of time, and he was mostly off the bench, but he's really working himself into where he kind of deserves an everyday shot. And we've got Soderstrom, Butler, Rooker sometimes in the outfield, Colby Thomas. Now we got this Henry Bolte guy that who looks to be really fucking good. And then you got Denzel Clark, who's making a rehab start at Single A here this weekend, also coming back. So it's a very crowded outfield, which it's a good problem to have. But like I said, I have a feeling that Cortez is rather than send Bolte back down to AAA, especially since he's been the way he played just right off the bat. I'd imagine they want to get him some extra at bats at the big league level. I'm guessing that it's Cortez is going to be the odd man out.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends because, there's no reason if he's not going to be starting like every day.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense for him to stay up in the bigs.
No, you
just keep giving him work
right
wherever he can get work. So maybe they set him down if he's not going to be an everyday guy, even if he's better than, a couple of these other guys.
Yeah, I don't know. They've been pretty stingy with those young guys here lately, which is not typically an A's move, but we'll see how that goes. We did have a whole rash of transactions here this week. They were saying on the pregame show today that they've the first 5 days of the home stretch there were people moving up and down every single day of this home stretch. So a lot of wheels turning, but anyway, back to yesterday's games. Dodgers beat the shit out of the Angels 15-2.
Soriano got beat up. I think he took 6 runs. So it's his second bad outing, but I think it's only maybe his like 5th that he's given up a run in.
I think so. He's still got a 2.41.
Yes.
He's that dude's legit. But he's one of those guys. He's got real high velocity, good movement. But if the movement's not there, he's just grooving heat down the middle, and those guys will time it up.
Yeah, and I mean that's kind of been his issue in the previous couple seasons. Is that the stuff is there, but he'll lay one over the middle and get torched. So he just was never consistent enough to really be like the ace that he's become this year.
Yeah.
So
Severino's the same way.
It's gonna help. I need him for my fantasy team badly.
But yeah, kind of a similar type of pitcher in Severino. Obviously a veteran compared to Soriano being a younger dude, but Severino's been he's been like the bad Soriano this year. Like he's got really good shit, but he struggled all last year in Sacramento. He's had a couple good starts here and there. He battles you. I mean, he gave up. I guess he gave up all 6 of them. No, he gave up 5 runs last night, but he still went 6 innings, and so at least you're getting some length out of him. He still goes out and battles you, but man, you gotta. Even with that offense, you gotta keep those numbers down, especially coming from the number 1 slot. That's
yeah.
So
just kind of cascades down.
Yeah, exactly. But the A's come roaring back. Big Amish with a grand slam to put us ahead. Or no, that was Friday, I guess. But I think he had a leadoff home run. Maybe I don't know. Kurtz is on. He's got a 40 game on base streak after today, so he's tied Cust, and the only people ahead of him for consecutive games on base is Rickey Henderson in the number 2 slot, and for the franchise record, anyways, and then Mark McGwire back in like '96 or something like that. Or 90.
Oh wow! That's good company to be around.
It really is. I don't think he's going to catch McGwire. McGwire had like 66 games or something like that. But I don't know that Nick Kurtz, he's a pretty insane ball player. It's crazy what he's able to do. I had one of my little league kids churning the butter on after hitting a pretty good one yesterday. I was like, let him celebrate. Let him celebrate. It was we haven't had a whole lot to celebrate about this year, so like, Buck, let it out, kid. Let it out. That was a good hit.
Do it.
Yeah, it was fun. The rest of the dugout was cheering him on too. So I was like, all right, at least all of this shit's happening as a team. That's the best part about it. All right, so today Rays take the series from the Marlins 6-3. They continue to stay hot. They're second team in the bigs to hit 30 wins behind Atlanta. Where are the Yankees at? Yankees are at 28.
They're still behind, right?
Yep. Orioles avoid the sweep of the Nationals. Nationals only at 500 for one game, and then they're back under. But the Orioles not looking too hot either. And then Phillies take the sweep of the Pirates. Skeens gets the loss. Wheeler outduels him.
Puts Philly back up over 500.
Yep. Here comes Philly. I still don't see him catching the Braves, but they're going to be right there in the mix. So Skeens went 5 innings. That's a short outing for him. 6 hits, 5 runs. Walk, 7 punch outs. Gave up. Who got the home run? Harper hit one off him. Phillies look good. Wheeler. What was Wheeler's stats there? He didn't go complete game, did he?
7 innings.
7 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 8 punch outs, 1 walk. Damn.
Hell of an outing.
Vintage Wheeler. Braves take the series from the Red Sox. Why is it the Braves and the Red Sox in the rivalry series? Like, wouldn't it make more sense to have the Mets or the Braves? Like, I get the Mets being the Subway Series, but I mean,
it should be the Phillies. It should be the Phillies. Someone in division at least.
Right. I get the Philly Pittsburgh matchup being the Pennsylvania rivalry, but the Braves slot in there to the Phillies a lot better than they do with the Red Sox. I don't know. That one makes no sense.
Yeah, or the Yankees.
Right. I mean, honestly, if you're going to go true rivalry series, that should have been Yankees Sox, and then
Braves Mets is even fine.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a weird one.
It's not the best, but at least it's a division.
Yeah, exactly. And then the Reds woes continue. They drop 10-3 to the Guardians today. Singer's been getting lit up all year, and nothing much different today. Gausman was dealing today, huh?
Yeah, he looked pretty good. Flaherty, he got beat up in the first 2 innings. I think he gave up 2 in the first, 2 in the second.
2 in the third.
But then he didn't give up 2 in the third. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. And then, I think he went 5. So you didn't. Yeah, I didn't pull him.
He looked. So I watched a little bit of that until the A's came on, and he didn't look terrible. So he went 6, 5 hits, 4 runs,
6, okay.
4 punch outs. He gave up the 1 home run to Vlad, but I mean, okay, give up a home run to Vlad Guerrero. Fine,
okay.
That's pretty minimal damage. No, I mean, that was a pretty good. It was 1 run shy of a quality start, but I mean, that's a fine enough outing for Flaherty. Gausman, what was his line? Gausman's been dealing, though. 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 5 punch-outs. Yeah, he had your number.
Yeah, he definitely did.
And the Mets take the series from the Yankees in 10, 7-6. Devin Williams.
Did you see that?
He got the save. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see that.
Okay, so the end of the game, Mets hit a chopper up the middle, and I think it's the short and second collided, both trying to go for the ball in the infield, and runner from third got home because of it.
Oh shit! Huh?
So like I don't know if they. Well, they did. I guess they didn't score an error, but like it would have been if either short or's second got there, they would have gotten that ball, or they would have gotten it home.
Dang. Let me see. Here we go.
And he goes after the first one, grounds it to Vientos, to second for 1, back to first, double play, side retired. Mark Vientos starts the 3-6-3 double play to get Williams through the top of the 10th. Mark Vientos with a terrific play to start the 3-6-3 double play.
Well, it's
so that was
tailor-made double play.
Oh, here it is.
Semien at third, Torrens at first, and Bench chops one. In comes Schumann. He runs into his own man, and the Mets win the ball game.
That sucks.
Carson Bench with his second walk-off RBI of the homestand. The Mets come from 4 runs down to win. They win a game at third after 8 for the first time in 2
baseball,
years.
Though.
A monumental victory.
Yeah, it is.
Damn. That shitty deal for the Yankees, but I don't feel bad for them. If I got to root for one of the New York teams, I'll root for the Mets. And yeah, I'd hate to see the amount of talent they got there and payroll just wasted on a shit season. So I'd like to see them climb back into it a little.
I don't. I kind of like seeing the Mets screw it up.
I'm starting to sound like a Mets fan, but I'm not. I just I like seeing good players play well, and they have not been. So Evaldi looks like he threw another good one. Arrighetti had a no hitter into the 7th the other day for the Astros, but Evaldi goes 7 innings, 5 hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 8 punch outs. Fucking dealing. Yeah, that.
Yeah, I mean that pitching's keeping them alive.
Yep.
I mean they hit the ball today, but the pitching's really going there. And
yeah, because their offense has not been impressive so far this year. It's been enough, but it's the pitching that's carrying the team. White Sox in the 10th, they scored 2 to walk off the Cubbies, take the series 9-8, and now they're at 24-22, and they don't look to be slowing down anytime soon. I mean, those bats are gonna cool off at some point, but that's I don't know. Are they for real? I can't say that they are, but they're. It's hard to say that they're not at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of hope not because I'm hoping the Tigers can come back, but that looks like it's starting to get out of hand a little bit.
Yeah, what you guys are 7 games under now?
It's only 5, I think.
No, you're 7, 20-27, 7 games under 500. I think. I think you're only 5.5 back of the division.
That's what. Yeah. That's what I mean.
So
sorry.
yeah, the division is not out of hand yet, but it's you can't take too many more series like that before it does get out of hand.
Yeah.
Brewers dropped to the Twins 5-4. Twins avoid the sweep. Bailey Ober. Oh, me and Gus were picking our spin ball lineup today, and we were on our last. And we had two players to pick. No, we were on our last one. We had 4 spins left, and I was looking up to see who somebody was performing. And I went back to the app, and then it wouldn't let us wouldn't let us finish it for the day. And I was like, damn it. But we had Bailey Ober as our pitcher. And I said, that's who we want because he's coming off a complete game shutout. Let's go with that. And we would have mopped up today, but damn spin ball. Royals avoid the sweep. They take the Cards 2-0. Kolek gets the win there. He's been pitching okay, not terrible, not particularly good. And then D-backs take the series against the Rockies 8-6. Soroka looks like he had another pretty fine performance. What was his line? Soroka went 5 2/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 8 punch-outs. Pretty good outing. One batter shy of a quality start. A's and Giants, I'd rather not talk about that game. Springs pitched a good game. He went 6 innings, 2 runs. They hit him a little bit today, but I think he only gave up homers. 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 of them earned, 3 punch-outs and a walk. They gave up the homer to Arise.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to give up a homer to Arise, but otherwise, that's a pretty good day.
Yeah.
Whoever pitched an 8, someone got lit up there.
So, let's see. Medina gave up 2. Suarez gave up 3. Sterner pitched a clean inning, which is good. Sterner's been kind of shaky. He's got good stuff, but he gets lit up from time to time. But Jose Suarez, who we just signed, not a good.
You traded for him, right?
Yep. Yeah. So we traded it for him from Seattle, I think, for cash. But yeah, he did not help us out today. Pretty ugly game. It was windy as hell, and three errors by the A's defense today. The defense is really
that doesn't help anything either.
No, and they were kicking it around all over today. The wind didn't help anything, but man, the Giants, who have just been anemic offensively, didn't show it in Sacramento. They were kind of bulls on parade this weekend. So, and then Dodgers complete the sweep of the Angels 10-1. Sasaki, that was who we were looking up. I was because we had Trout. I was wondering if we needed to keep Trout or not. And I was like, Sasaki's on the mound. We'll take Trout. But
so the Angels did they DFA'd Manoah today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn it.
After I think his career is pretty much done now.
I think probably so. If you're only throwing 82, that's a pretty tough look. Pretty tough look out of a non-position player. And then the Padres complete the sweep of the Mariners 8-3. Giolito gets the loss. Or gets the win, I guess, and then Kirby was dealing, it looked like, but outdueled. What was his line? 5 2/3, 6. Oh, he gave up 6. So that 6th inning must have been pretty rough. Yep, they put up 5 in the 6th. So, yep. That'll do it for you. All right, let's get into the standings because we do have. I think we got some movement. In the East, AL East, still a two horse race there, but the Rays padding their lead a little bit. They got 3 games up on the Yankees. They're at 30-15. Yanks at 28-19. Jays and the Orioles, both at 21 wins.
Hey, I'm not seeing your
the
standing seat.
There we go. Share this tab.
So
Orioles and the Jays both at 21 wins. Orioles with one more loss. They're 10 games back of the division. Jays at 9.5. And the Red Sox at 11.5 back. Over the last 10, only the Rays with the winning record at 7-3. Yankees at 3-7. They're slumping pretty good right now. Blue Jays at 5-5, and then Orioles, Red Sox both at 4-6. In the Central, we got the White Sox only a game back of the Guardians at 24-22. Guardians at 26-22. The Twins coming on here lately, playing pretty decent ball. They're 5-5 over their last 10, but they're not a pushover. Tigers and the Royals struggling pretty mightily right now.
Yeah, Tigers. The pitching has not been great. They get Mize back, which helps, but they're not hitting the ball at all.
No, Riley Green's like your only consistent hitter right now.
Yeah, he had a 12-game hit streak until today. 4-4, but he's been crushing the ball and no one else.
Yeah, the Royals, like Bobby Witt's coming on, but I don't know what Michael Garcia has been good, but they're just, I don't know. It seems like there are a lot of unlucky bounces for the Royals too, but I don't know.
Honestly, I haven't really seen them a whole lot. I just kind of watched the stat line, so it's hard for me to judge that one.
So it's kind of the same here, but what I have watched, they haven't been all that impressive. And then over in the West, A's clinging to a 1-game lead. They're back at 500. Nobody in the West with a winning record right now. Rangers at 22-24, a game back. Mariners at 2 games back at 22-26. Astros kind of playing some decent ball here lately at 19-29, and then the Angels look hapless, 16-31. They're 2-8 over their last 10.
Altuve's going on the DL tomorrow. Or I guess today, but whatever, retroactive today. So he's that might slow them down a little bit.
I would imagine so. Did you see that? I think it was Pitching Ninja that put it out where Shohei struck out Altuve on a sweeper, and he missed by an entire Jose Altuve.
Yeah. It was a nasty pitch.
It was gross. It looked like it was going to hit him in the kneecap, and then it just ended up in the left-hand batter's box.
Yeah, he looked like he was like Javi Baez at a ball in the other batter's back over there.
Yeah, and I'm no fan of the Astros or Altuve, but I'll give credit where it's due. Like that dude's he's a legit hitter, and Shohei just made him look silly on that pitch. It was gross. That sweeper was man, it swept. Yeah. Over in the National League on the East side, we got the Braves still rolling. We got 32-15. They're 6-4 over the last 10. But here come the Phillies. They're 8 games back still, but they're game over 500 for the first time this year, I think. 7-3 over their last 10. What's their? All right, so they climb back on the run differential a little bit too. Look at the Braves at 98 plus 98.
98 right now that's incredible.
That's insane. Nobody else in the East with a positive run differential. We got the Nationals, a game back of the Phillies at 23-24. Marlins at 21-26. Half game up on the Mets at 20-26. Phillies at 7-3. The Nationals at 6-4 over the last 10. The Mets at 6-4 over the last 10, and then the Marlins playing 500 ball. I kind of expect the Marlins to play about 500 ball all year, like just maybe a shade or a couple games under 500 at the end of the year.
Yeah, Nationals might be about the same place. It's worth noting that they are first in runs scored, also first in runs allowed.
Oh, shit.
So, it seems like it might just be fun to go watch a Nationals game.
For real. I don't.
You're going to see a lot of runs.
Yeah. Abrams and Woods leading the charge there for the Nationals. I think they're going to be relevant. Like I said, I don't expect them to make the playoffs, but I kind of expect them to play spoiler for pretty much everybody. In the Central, still a pretty hot division. We had some inter-division play this week with the. No, I guess we did not. Cubs played the White Sox. Brewers played the Twins. Cardinals played the Royals. Pirates played the only team. I guess the Pirates and the Reds were the only teams that played within the same league. But the Reds clinging to a game over 500, trying to get things going, but they're 4-6 over their last 10. So are the Pirates after getting swept by the Phillies. Cardinals take 2 out of 3 from the Royals. Brewers take 2 out of 3 from the Twins. And the Cubbies drop a series to the White Sox, still at 29-18 though. They're still that's a good division.
Yeah, there's a little bit more spread. The Pirates and the Reds are dropping back a little bit, but everyone's still over 500, so this is going to be a competitive. It's going to keep being competitive.
Yep. Yeah, the Pirates. That was a tough loss today. You hate to, especially the way Skeens has been pitching here lately. But yeah, just proves he is mortal. He still a really good pitching performance overall this year from Skeens. And in the West, the Padres still hanging in there, half game back of the Dodgers. Dodgers got just a really gimme series against the Angels this weekend, and they took full advantage of it. Just pounded the Angels into the dirt this weekend. D-backs take 2 out of 3 from the Rockies, and the Giants take 2 out of 3 from us, and they pad their lead over the Rockies for the basement of the National League West. San
Diego had. They swept Seattle.
Yeah,
which is it's not an easy sweep. So
no, especially in Seattle.
They're clinging. Yeah, they're clinging on to that half game while playing a much better team than the Dodgers.
Yeah. So again, it's sort of sound like a broken record here, but the Padres, if they can stay healthy, they're going to be a problem, but the depth is not there for them, so they can't afford any injuries, really. So we got 6-4 for the Dodgers and the Padres and the Giants over the last 10. D-backs playing 500 ball and the Rockies at 4-6, but close to 500 is okay with the Rockies. I'll take that. Dodgers on a 5-game win streak. Padres on a 3-gamer, and Giants picked up the last 2 against the A's. So not ideal for the A's, but it is what it is. Got a relatively full slate tomorrow too. I know the A's they're playing 16 in a row, or they're currently on a 16 in a row stretch, so they got some work to do. Luckily they got 4 games against the Angels. Angels kind of had our number last year though, so I'm not baking those in as that series in as a win for sure. It's a 4-game set, and then they go into Petco to take on the Padres this weekend. And I'll be there for at least 1 game. I'll be there Saturday. I've got tickets for Sunday. I bought them on accident, so if I get them sold, I won't be there. But if not, I'm just gonna. I told my wife that tickets are bought, so if they don't sell, we're going.
All right.
But this is a very meaningful series for the Tigers, though. Got the Guardians coming to town. Saccone and Valdez. You got to think. You got to get a win tomorrow with Valdez on the mound.
Yeah, we got to take him where we can. He looked really good last outing, so I'm hopeful we can close that gap a little bit here.
Yeah. You guys got to start piling some wins together, or it's like I said, it's going to get out of hand. Rays headed up to, or I guess the Orioles headed down to Florida to take on the Rays. McClanahan and Rogers. Rogers has not been great this year, but he's a good pitcher, so that's a pretty intriguing matchup. Just on the pitching side, but Orioles don't look particularly good. Let's see, Reds and the Phillies. That'll be a good series too. Reds looking to get right, but it's a pretty tough, pretty tall order.
And Phillies have been playing well, although it's looking from both of these ERAs for the pitchers, Lodolo at 8.62 and Painter at 6.21. I'll have to check the over on that one.
Yeah, that's for sure. I might have to. Maybe I'll post something tomorrow. See if that's one of my picks for the day. But early lean is over on that. Painter's a rookie. I know the A's got on that ass when we played him, and he's not been good so far this year. And Lodolo has been worse. So. Yeah, look for a lot of runs on that one. Braves at the Marlins. I don't expect much out of the Marlins, especially against the Braves, but we'll see. All right, Mets at the Nationals. That could be a fun series too. Irving's not been good. Scott's been okay, and the Mets have been playing pretty decent ball here the last 10 games or so. So we'll see on that. Blue Jays at the Yankees. That's a pretty important series for the East. The Yankees trying to keep pace with the Rays. I imagine they will. The Blue Jays haven't been bad, but they haven't been good either. I'm still expecting them to turn it around. That offense is pretty loaded.
And that's another big payroll.
Yeah.
With a bunch of guys who are underperforming so far.
Yeah, for sure.
So you think they'd regress back to the mean a little bit?
You would think so.
Get better.
It's pretty obvious that they miss Bo Bichette a little bit, but that pitching staff is still pretty damn good. Patrick Corbin aside, he's been whatever, but.
That's even not that bad for him.
No, like he's been okay. But when you got Savage and Gausman and Cease, all who have been really good this year, but the offense has been underperforming pretty considerably. So we'll see. That'll be an interesting series. I don't know how much attention I'll pay to it because I'm a West Coast and Midwest guy as opposed to East Coast, but.
I'm sick of watching the Blue Jays right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. Red Sox at the Royals for 3. I don't know how many games it is, but got Sonny Gray on the mound against Seth Lugo. That's a good pitching matchup. If you're a Royals fan, you gotta hope they can pull off that win. Set the tone for the series because that's a very winnable series for the Royals, but it's also a very winnable series for the Red Sox. So,
yeah, I mean these are two not very good teams going against each other.
Yeah.
And, I think if either of them have any kind of hopes for the season,
you gotta
they better start showing it against some bad teams.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. So, it's hard to say that the winner of this series is going to go on to do great things, but I think the winner of this series will have a lot better chance at being relevant going down the stretch. And me personally, I'd like to see the Royals win that series, but I'm not confident that they will. Twins have the Astros coming to town. Imai's on the mound. I don't know let's see right now what the betting line is, because I would put money on Minnesota at the moment, especially the way Imai's pitched to start the year.
I don't know how many more chances he's going to get getting blown up here.
No, he's going to get moved to the bullpen or sent down at some point.
I mean, I think the smart thing is maybe to send him down and get him some more experience.
I'm kind of thinking so too. It worked for Sasaki last year. Let's see. Yep, we got my watch list. I've got that's for today. Never mind. I don't have the updated ones for tomorrow, but Caesars has it at we got the Twins at -115, money line -1.5 at +170. I would take the Twins money line, and I would lean the spread on that. But that's all depending on Imai if he can get right or not. But he's not shown anything so far to say that he's gonna turn things around. But we'll see. He's only had a couple starts. I think he was injured initially, and then.
Oh, he had one start, and then it was injured. Maybe one or two starts, and then got injured.
Yeah,
and just had one more, and got blown up even worse.
Yeah. So that would be my bet for tomorrow. Brewers at the Cubs. That's a huge series. Brewers playing good ball. Cubs playing good ball. What's the spread on the division right there? Cubbies are only up 1.5 games on the Brewers. So the Brewers, we could come back on Thursday and the Brewers could be on top of the Central.
I think this is the best series of the week.
It sure seems like it. Rangers headed to Coors Field. We got Mackenzie Gore on the mound against Quintana, who's been probably the best pitcher for the Rockies this year. Not probably, he has been.
Well, especially right now, Dolander's on the DL now.
Yeah, Dolander's on the DL. Freeland's not been good. Senzatella's been very good out of the bullpen. But that's not a whole lot of news out of the Rockies here lately. But I'm hoping they can put one on the Rangers and help out my A's. The A's got to get right this week against the Angels, because they got a really tough series this weekend at Petco. JT Ginn has pitched really well so far, but he's like the cardiac kid. It's always just fuck, is he gonna have it today or not? And it's never that his stuff doesn't move. It's just it moves too much and he can't control it. Yeah. And
he's
sinker ball pitcher.
The consistency's on. He's great.
Yeah. But when his command is off, he starts missing up in the zone, that's a death knell for a sinker ball pitcher. You gotta that sinker only works when it's moving downward and down in the zone. That's all. And if you can't do that as a sinker ball pitcher, it's a long day. Dodgers Padres though, that's a great series too. Yamamoto.
Yeah, I forgot about this. This is always this is the best series of the last few years.
Yeah, that should have been the rivalry weekend series for the Dodgers Padres. Padres at the Mariners makes. I mean, I guess the Mariners have to have somebody for a rival, and I guess so do the Padres. But the Padres and Dodgers has been the rivalry in baseball for the last like 4 or 5 years, like more so than the Yankees Red Sox. So I don't know, but we got it this week.
Yeah, that's a great pitching matchup too.
Fantastic pitching matchup.
Yeah.
Michael King absolutely shoved last time. Yamamoto's doing his thing.
Yeah, I'm definitely be watching that.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. And then rounded out, we got the Giants at the D-backs. That's kind of a snooze fest. But good pitching matchup. Robbie Ray and Zach Gallen facing off. And then the White Sox headed up to Seattle to take on the Mariners. Schultz, not particularly been good. Brian Wu taking the mound for Seattle. He's starting to look like the Brian Wu that after we talked all sorts of shit on him. He's
coming off a really nice win this last week. So we'll see if he follows that up.
I like Brian Wu, but I'm hoping for him to get lit up by the White Sox just to keep us there, because the A's have not been helping themselves, but they've got a lot of help from the rest of the division this week to keep us there at the top. So it gives me some hope, because May was a rough month for him last year, and it's not been particularly pretty for him this year, but still able to cling to a 1-game lead in the West after almost through May. So we're sitting okay. We were talking before the game. So Carlos Cortez, or before we recorded, Carlos Cortez came in relief today in just a blowout game, but pitched pretty well. And I got a sneaking suspicion that he's going to be on the trade block pretty soon. He's a very attractive piece, the way he's been swinging the bat, and that outfield platoon for the A's is very deep. We just traded off a pretty high prospect for a pitcher the other day too, outfielder. I think to the White Sox we traded him, and so I think Perez was his name. So keep an eye out. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get some playing time for the White Sox this year.
All right. It's kind of sort of for the Tigers home report. It's mostly going to be injury updates. So we got Mize back, but we put down I forget who we just put down. Someone I like. So I don't know if I like that. I think partially is like he's really a 1-inning guy, and since they've been doing all these bullpen games, they're kind of keeping some of the maybe multiple inning guys in the bullpen. So Torres should be starting a rehab assignment in AAA this week. Troy Melton has done a couple rehab starts. He did one a couple days in Toledo for 2 innings. They're gonna try and go 4 this next start, and depending on how that goes, might be up the following week. So like end of May. Skubal's throwing
already
very short. Yeah, and so he's kind of like very short and very light. And so they're going to start moving that throwing distance back until he can start going off a mound. Verlander's been doing some simulated games. It's looking like maybe another month out for him at least. Job did a bullpen session Friday. So he's looking to maybe come back, probably sometimes after the All-Star break. Baez is running, so he's running, and I think maybe he's hitting a little bit. He's going to start defensive drills this upcoming week.
That'd be good.
But he's still looking. He's looking for and he gives some. He's great defensively, and he can play anywhere in the infield or the outfield, pretty much. So it gives a little bit of depth help too.
All-star center fielder Javi Baez.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
He's also been an all-star second. He's also been an all-star second baseman and a shortstop too.
He's just a ball-playing fool, and he's fun to watch too. So as sooner he's back, the better for you guys, obviously, but just in general, Javi Baez is a fun player to watch. So.
I mean, he's one of my favorite players to watch. I know it's sometimes frustrating, but when it's good, it's great.
Yeah, for sure. So this is the transaction list for the week for the A's, and it is lengthy. So started on the 12th. They called up Bolte and Stefanik. They sent Brett Harris down to AAA. Wilson goes on the 10-day IL. We released Austin Wynns after we traded for Jonah Heim. I hate to see that. I'm a fan of Austin Wynns, but I can't argue with it.
I like Heim.
I do too. So I can't argue with it. I liked Wynns a lot, but I think I like Heim more. Eduardo Nunez was traded to the Orioles for cash. Mason Barnett recalled. Brooks Kriske, he was called up, made one appearance. Now he's on the 15-day IL with right shoulder impingement, which sucks. He looked really good. We traded for Jose Suarez from the Mariners for cash. He's sucked so far. We designated Junior Perez and then later traded him to the White Sox for Jackson Nove, who's in single A at the moment, but he's got like a sub-2 ERA and striking out people left and right. So probably won't see him for a couple of years in the big leagues, if at all, but probably a pretty good trade if I had to guess. Perez looks to be a good option for us, but with an already crowded outfield core, it made sense. Then we traded right-handed pitcher Kyle Robinson to the Pirates for Alika Williams. He made his first appearance in the green and gold today. That kind of tells me that Wilson might be on the IL for a little bit if they're going out to get more depth. Like we've got a lot of guys, but not really a lot of like true shortstop type players. So they went out and got this Williams dude, and I'm hoping that Wilson's back soon. But that leads me to think that he's probably gonna be on the IL for a minute.
Well, at least you guys are going out and getting someone. The Tigers have had a bunch of injuries and, didn't even pull up a starter from AAA.
Yeah, that's true.
So
no, the A's have been busy, and then Stefanik played pretty well in his cup of coffee, as they call it in the biz, but he's back down they DFA'd him, so. I would imagine he'll end up back at AAA, but and then they got to decide whether they're going to keep Bolte up and what to do with Clark. I don't know. They got some decisions to make in the outfield with Clark coming back off of IL and then Bolte coming up and already making a pretty good impact at center field. So. I don't know. They got a lot of depth in the outfield positions, so it's a good problem to have, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely.
And then the Rockies There's not much to report on them. They're overperforming what I thought, and but they're still the Rockies. There's
Hey, it was fun while it lasted.
exactly. So I'm hoping they can build off of that next year, but we'll see how many wins they can pile up this year. It won't be a ton, but it should be considerably more than last year. I would think they're already about halfway there. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes for them. But all right, so we got the Tigers and who are they playing this?
Guardians.
Oh, that's a big series. The Rockies, they're off tomorrow. No, they're not. They got the Rangers coming to town. And then we got a 4-game set with the Angels, the A's do, and then we got a three-game set at Petco this weekend. So yeah, they gotta pile up some runs against the Angels and get some momentum going into San Diego. And all 4 of those games against the Angels are night games, so they're gonna Thursday night they'll play and then take a bus down to San Diego for that series, and so they may be on some tired legs going into San Diego, but hopefully they can put a hurting on the Angels and get back right.
San Diego's got the Dodgers, so they're going to be probably
beat
a little
up.
bit tired there.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. It's I've not been this excited to go to a game in quite some time though. I've never been to Petco, and I've never heard anything but good things about that stadium. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. Same thing. Like everyone I know that's been there says it's amazing.
Yeah. I've literally never heard
a bunch of pictures and video.
Yeah, I've never heard a bad word about Petco Park. Like, and from people that hate the Padres, still like, that park's awesome though. So I'm quietly hoping that my tickets don't get sold, so we just get to go pick up a Sunday game. But we'll see how that goes. But Sunday night we'll be second level in left field, so I'm hoping Rooker, Geloff, or Wilson. Well, Wilson won't be playing, but probably not going to be playing. But I'm hoping one of those right-handers can hit one up to us in the second level. We got pretty decent seats there, so we'll see. But that'll be fun. Anything else we're looking for this week? I think we covered it all.
Nothing here.
Yeah, so we'll see how this injury bug that's going around hits the rest of the league. But the A's have been relatively lucky so far. Rooker had that short stint. Wilson, haven't heard much update on him, so I'm hoping it's not a lengthy time on the DL for him. But like I said, that trading for depth at shortstop kind of leads me to believe that maybe he's going to be out for a little bit yet. So it's not a bad thing, but it's not ideal. Not ideal. Yeah, but the Brewers Cubs, that is a series to watch. Tigers Guardians also is a good series to watch. Reds Phillies is one to pay attention to as well. And then of course Padres Dodgers, outside of all of the Homer series. Padres Dodgers, Cubs Brewers, and Phillies Pirates is kind of what the ones I'm paying attention to.
Yeah, same here.
Mets Nationals will be fun just because the Nationals are just crushing the ball right now. But in the grand scheme of things, that's just a fun series. It's not particularly meaningful.
No, not right now.
Yeah, and then I'll be rooting on the Rockies as always, but especially so since they're got a chance to help out the A's. So, yeah, and then White Sox Mariners for the late games through. I don't know how long that series is, but if it's 3 or 4 games. But either way, the White Sox are playing good ball right now, and they're fun to watch. And they're going to run into some pretty good pitching up there in Seattle. So we'll see how they manage that. Let me pull up the leaders right now because all right, home run wise, let's see. Pop it up real quick, and we'll get out of there. Get out of here after that. Kyle Schwarber is at 20 home runs on the year. He's had 9 since May 7th. Murakami 3 behind him at 17. Judge, Jordan Alvarez, Byron Buxton, top 5 in the league at 15. He's tied with Ben Rice, and then Matt Olson. Drake Baldwin's been crushing the ball too, and then Matt Olson's having a fantastic year. 945 OPS. He's only behind Judge, Alvarez, and Ben Rice as far as OPS goes. No, we got Langoliers. Langoliers over OPS over 1,000 as well. Langolier's been hitting the ball well. He's got 12 home runs on the year.
Yeah, he's been surprisingly good.
Real good. Hunter Goodman for the Rockies. He's had 11 home runs on the year. That kid's really good too. Max Muncy's kind of been carrying the Dodgers offense here lately too. It's amazing what those glasses did for him. He was, if you remember the beginning of last year, he was ass, and then he got his eyes fixed, and then he's just picked up right where he left off from the season before. Just Max Muncy shit.
Yeah, wild thing out here.
Yeah. O'Neal Cruz got 9. It's kind of funny watching Pittsburgh put up runs nowadays. Brandon Lau's got 10, or Low, I guess. I don't know. I can't ever remember which one's Lau and which one's Low.
Me neither.
They're spelled exactly the same. Fucking white people, I tell you. Yeah, I think that's all I got for this week. But it was a good week of baseball. It was didn't come out our way, but still some good.
Nope.
Still some good.
There's some
baseball.
good games in there. No.
On the Little League front, I got nothing good to say about the umps from yesterday, but my A's did not pick up a win in the regular season, but the boys we're playing the Mariners tomorrow for the league tournament, and I think we're going to raise some hell against the Mariners. They better watch out. Those boys are hunting for a win now. They
go get them.
Yeah, they really played a good game the other day. So I think I got Gus on the mound tomorrow. I told him, hey, I need strikes. I don't care if they hit the ball. I just need strikes. So we're emptying the tank too. So if you're dealing, you're going 75 pitches. That's all there is to it. So if we win, we'll play Tuesday, and I'll have to figure out who's pitching then. But one game at a time, as they say. All right. That's all I got. We'll see you Tuesday for the daily show, and from me and Jake, move your ass. We're burning daylight. All right.